Morning, and welcome to your weekly cup of Joe. My name is Joe King. I'm the owner of Physical Therapy Advantage North Aurora, and we're here for your next installment of Weekly Cup of Joe. And this week we're talking about the top 3 exercises for plantar fasciitis and Achilles tendonitis. We did the top 3 stretches for plantar fasciitis and Achilles tendonitis last week. It's in there, and now this week we're talking about the top 3 exercises for those conditions. So we'll go through 3 of them. Obviously, if you guys have questions, we'll talk about it at the end, and we'll give you a phone number to give a call. So first one is we're going to work on eccentrically strengthening your calf and Achilles tendonitis. So we're going to elongate the calf and the tendon to help control and strengthen that lengthening process. So you'll go to a countertop, wall, something you feel comfortable that you can hold on to. You're not going to lose your balance. And what you'll end up doing is you're going to go up on 2 legs, up on your tippy toes. You're going to shift your weight over to the bad leg. And then you're going to go down on that bad leg. You're always going to keep contact with both feet though. Okay. So my left leg is my bad leg. I'm going to go up both legs, shift my weight to my left. My right toes are still on the ground. And I'm going to go down slowly till my heel touches. And then I read and come back in the center. Up straight, shift the weight over the left, down nice and slow, and then bring my other heel down and I shift the weight back. Up on 2, shift the weight over, down on the 1. Up on 2, shift the weight to the left, down on the left, and back, and then shift it over. Doing a 2 to 3 sets of 10, 1 to 2 times a day, as long as it's not painful, is very good to strengthen that calf and the Achilles tendonitis. All right. Next exercise we're going to do, so we're going to zoom in here and come on down. Got to go back up just a little bit. We're going to do what we call an arch set. So you're basically trying to elevate your arch up, all right, without pulling your foot up off the ground. You're trying to keep your toes flat on the ground. You're trying to keep your heel flat on the ground. And all you're going to try to do, I'll get my other foot out of the way here. Very subtle. You probably can't see it, but my toes, my big toe is not, but my other toes are really almost trying to grip the ground, which is not the best way to do it. I can't do this very well. I keep trying, I keep working on it. But my toes 2 through 5 really grip the ground or try to grip the ground. But you're doing, say, 2 to 3 sets of 10 or 15 repetitions of this as well. You can even do more as long as it doesn't hurt. It really works the intrinsics of the foot to help you out. Another great exercise is what we call toe yoga. Sounds kind of funny, but what we do is you'll lift toes 2 through 5. Oh, can't do that. Hold on. I'm concentrating. Lift toes 2 through 5 off the ground, and then lift your big toe up, and then let them back down. Keep your big toe down. Lift toes 2 through 5 off the ground, and then pick your big toe up off. Once again, we're just working some foot intrinsics. So it's really good to strengthen those foot intrinsic muscles to help take pressure off your plantar fascia and even your Achilles tendonitis. So you have 3 general exercises to strengthen that. The eccentric calf raises, where you're going up on 2, shifting the weight over, down on 1. You have your arch sets, where you're trying to pull that arch up, but you have to keep everything flat on the ground as best you can. Your arch is the only thing that comes up. And then you have your toe yoga, lifting toes 2 through 5 up, keeping your big toe down. And then after you're up, then you can pick your big toe up. Same thing there, 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. Once a day, twice a day. If you have opportunity, depends if you have a sitting job. If you have an active job where you're on your feet, you may not be able to do as much. So it doesn't really matter, just to work on those. The last thing we are going to do, and I'm going to show you here real quick, is a TheraBand exercises. All 4 directions of movement, in, out, up, and down. And there's going to be a link below that you'll also be able to see these and show you. So you take a band, a resistance band. We have a loop in it. Put your leg out and bring that leg back or foot back as far as you can. And then you're just practicing like you're pushing down on the gas pedal. So you're going down. Then you take your uninjured foot and put it against it. And now you're moving your foot out to the side. Heel is down on the ground, you're pivoting on that heel. Then you move your uninjured leg across the body, so you're crossing the legs. And now I'm pulling my foot inward. And finally would be putting the band on and having someone hold this or putting this around something, and then you're doing a resistance where you're pulling up and the resistance is out away from your foot. And you're pulling up and you're working the front part of your shin here. Those are the 4 directions. There's going to be a link below that has videos, instructions for those 4 exercises as well, to make it a little bit easier to see. So you have those exercises to work on. They're great for plantar fasciitis and Achilles tendonitis. They help strengthen the foot and ankle and take pressure off of that. You can foam roll, like we said, during the stretching. That helps out a great deal also. But consistent stretching and foam rolling is great. Obviously, icing for those areas, 15 to 20 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day, can also be very, very beneficial for plantar fasciitis or Achilles tendonitis. If you have any questions about what we've talked about today or last time, or about your condition or any other conditions you have that may be related to it, or if you're a runner or walker, have other leg issues going on, please don't hesitate to give us a call at 630-892-8003. That's 630-892-8003. And we look forward to seeing you next week when we talk about the top 3 stretches for neck pain. That'll be our next installment of your Weekly Cup of Joe. See you next week. Bye.